What's up, replay viewers? Let's see who tunes on in. Activity 79, first one in the room, and good to see you, ABX Girl. Barry Garrett, welcome, and Helena Song 2010, good to see you. Good to see you, Diana Lee. Angela Dean, smoke 'em if you got 'em. Good to see you, Barry Garrett, welcome, and good to see you, Dave Jeffries there at Niagara Falls, welcome. Good to see you, JC Droid, with a $2 super chat. JC Droid, thank you so much for the very generous $2 super chat. First super chat of the live stream. Thank you so much for joining today's $2 club. Much appreciated for getting the ball rolling on that. Thank you so much for sponsoring today's video. Good to see you there. Jack Spencer, good to see you, Jack Spencer. Good to see you, Land Rover 1965. Good to see you, Travis Weeks. Good to see you, Jerry. Good to see you, Theory Mary. Welcome, and good to see you, Claudio. Good to see you, Donna Knight, and good to see you, Phyllis, and good to see you, Tom in Vermont. Welcome to a very boisterous and exciting Pier 15. Here in Lower Manhattan, we're starting our adventures today from downtown. Going to make our way all the way up. How far north are we going to make it today? I don't know. But I just had lunch. This was my view for lunch. And yeah, good to see you, boss. Welcome. Good to see you, Ramona. Amazing sky indeed. Good to see you, Vaughn Williams. Welcome. The tourists are out, people. They are out and about today. I'll tell you what, we're going to see lots of tourists today. I have a feeling we're going to see lots of tourists today. No set plan other than to mostly walk along Broadway, and then we are going to make our way north for the most part. But there it is, everyone, the East River. Look at them clouds. It might rain during the live stream today, so let's find out. Good to see you, Micah, back home. Welcome. Downtown Brooklyn across the way, the western tip of Long Island. Helicopters taking off and landing here downtown. Unbelievable day here in New York. I want to welcome everyone to the show. How's everyone's Wednesday going? I hope it's going great. Sorry about yesterday. Yesterday I wanted to do a live stream. What I'm going to do today, I wanted to do what I'm going to do today, and unfortunately my external internet device was not connecting, or not paid off, actually. I had to re-up the connection for the month. And yeah, the stupid app locked me out, but after 40 minutes at home on a computer, I was able to rectify the situation, and now we're broadcasting in beautiful, stunning 1080. I want to welcome everyone to the show. Let's get back to the comments. ABX Girl was just here on Monday to your trip in New York City and ready to come back home. Awesome, ABX Girl. Safe travels back home. Good to see you, Joelle. Welcome. Good to see you, Arjan. Welcome. Good to see you, Gus. Good to see you, Robinson Lopez. New York City is our paradise, Robinson. Good to see you. Good to see you, RJ. Welcome. Good to see everybody, people. Good to see everybody from all across the country and around the world. Are we ready to wander through the streets of New York? I hope we are. Hi. Had an audience there. Okay. They waited patiently behind me, I guess, or they're watching a free show. Good to see you there, Robert T. Welcome. Wallpaper time, hells yeah. Lots of wallpapers here today. Starting out strong here. Looking at these clouds. Yes, it might rain. And sorry about the wind noise. I'm gonna keep it old school today once again without any microphones connected. So if there's wind noise, and here's Easter egg for everyone who's tuned in the first 10 minutes of the show here. If somebody complains about the wind, tell them to watch another live stream. tell them, go watch another live stream. That's what I want y'all to say. Good to see you, Paul Greenwell. Welcome. Good to see you, George Rucker. Good to see everybody, people. The UN General Assembly has voted, and they have all agreed that today is May 3rd. 2023. Welcome to the show, everybody. Ooh, the geese just flew in. The geese just flew in. They flew in. Are your arms tired, guys? Are your arms tired? I think their arms might be tired. Good to see you, Nicolas. Welcome. Happy Wednesday. Good to see you, Tamara Britton, out there in Texas. Welcome. Welcome to Lower Manhattan. This is where our adventure today begins. The Leaning Tower of Lower Manhattan, 161 Maiden Lane. Leaning roughly 2 feet off to the right-hand side. I have consulted some extra stuff. So here's a consensus. I've seen 3 inches, I've seen 1.5 feet. I've seen a foot. I've seen 2 feet. I've seen a bunch with 2 feet. I've seen a bunch with 3 feet. I've seen a bunch with 3 inches. So I'm going to say that the building is leaning 2 feet to the north. And that is it, people. That is it. Anyway. Tamara Britton with a $5 super chat. Tamara, thank you so much for the very generous $5 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $5 club. Much, much, much appreciated. Thank you so much for sponsoring today's live stream. Good to see you, Mark Friedman. Welcome. Adam Wagner, good to see you. Yeah, gloomy day up there in Buffalo. I think it's still raining up there. This upper level low pressure system, rather large low pressure system, spinning over the Northeast and mostly New York State and eastern Pennsylvania and New Jersey. So very hit and miss weather. It might rain during today's live stream. I do have an umbrella. I do have a rain jacket, so I am prepared. Yeah, silly, YouTube didn't tell me you're... Really, Mark? YouTube didn't tell me I was on? Well, they bury me whenever I don't go live every day. So YouTube algorithm buries me and then supplements my content with very subpar content. Content that some of y'all actually have unsubscribed to after finding me. I appreciate that. Good to see you, George Rucker. Happy birthday to George Rucker's mom on tomorrow, May 4th. So happy birthday to George Rucker's mom tomorrow. An early happy birthday. As we look down towards New York Harbor, we have Governor's Island and the ventilation shaft for the Brooklyn Battery Tunnel. Brooklyn Battery Tunnel. We don't have a Brooklyn Queens Tunnel, eventually, but Brooklyn Battery Tunnel off there in the distance. I'm doing great, Arjan. I hope you're doing great today, too. Sunshine in the UK, indeed. That's a beautiful thing. Governor's Island right over there, and there's the ventilation shaft there for the Brooklyn Battery Tunnel. We'll be going over to Governor's Island soon in the future, so stay tuned. I appreciate that, Gus. I appreciate that. About to go outside now, Arjan. Enjoy the outside, Arjan. Enjoy the day. I've only been outside since, what is it there? 7 Eastern time, 7:50 this morning. I've been outside since 7:50. I'll get to go back inside at, what, 6, 7 o'clock. It's a 12-hour day today, and I'm going to make it a 12-hour day with all of you beautiful people from all around the world. If you like this nonsense, make sure you smash that thumbs up button. Lets me know you care. It'll help more people find this nonsensical content. Got some art murals we have to check out. We have a new mural from the great Danielle Mastrian. She'll be, if we don't catch her painting, we just missed her painting. So I know the great Danielle Mastrian's painting a mural right now. And that's what we're going to also check out. Lots of things to check out today. Lots of things to check out today. Did want to go to the Bronx today, but like I said, it was not on yesterday, so we're going to do what I wanted to do yesterday today. It was a good thing I didn't live stream yesterday. It was raining quite a lot. But I know a lot of you live stream viewers love watching rain. So, anyway. It's your birthday, Diana Lee. It's Diana Lee's birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Diana Lee. Happy birthday to you. And thanks for being a member. There you go, Diana. May 5th. Happy birthday, Diana. Happy birthday. Danielle is on fire. Always, Mark. Brooklyn's own. Brooklyn's own. So we're going to hopefully run into her as she paints once again today, because, you know, it's like Mr. Rogers on the live stream here. It's like Mr. Rogers. But holding on to a pretty decent day here in New York. Just a little bit chilly, and the winds do pick up from time to time, but it's a lot better than yesterday. A lot better than yesterday. Random Exploring's checking on in, and Random Exploring is stuck at the Oakland airport with a 4-hour layover. Haven't slept yet, so hard to stay awake. Sleep, sleep, like and subscribe. Go to sleep, go to sleep. Like and subscribe. Share with your friends, share with your family. Like and subscribe. Sleep, sleep. Like and subscribe. Good to see you, Gregory Kelly. Welcome. Good to see you, Sally Sifico. Welcome. We're doing lots of ASMR this afternoon here on the live stream. Bringing out the radio stuff today. Taking it out of storage. Let's start making our way north. Let's start making our way north. Beautiful three-masted ship of the Wavertree off here to my right-hand side. That ship was built in 1885 in Liverpool, England. These are the ships that helped build New York during the Industrial Revolution. The historians here at the South Street Seaport Museum have surmised that this ship has probably circumnavigated the entire Earth at least 3 times. And hey, a boat that we actually rode on here on the live stream. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the last wooden tugboats piloting the waters of New York City. There is the W.O. Decker. We rode this boat on a live stream. Go digging around my archives and you can take a ride on that very boat right there. But good to see you, Colleen, out there in the island of Cyprus. Good to see you, Colleen. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. We're here for the company here for the next at least hour, 45 minutes. We're going to do at least 2 hours, maybe 3 hours today. Roughly around 14,000 steps. That's what we're going to do today. That's right, like the video. Share the video with your friends. Sleep, sleep. I'm trying to remember this, oh my God, I'm trying to remember the, this song that they played on Sesame Street right now, and I can't remember it. Oh my God, who am I? I'm trying to remember Who Am I? Who remembers that song? Who am I? Who am I? I'm trying to remember the, anyway, trying to remember lyrics. We take what I appreciate that, Coney Island Jim. Good to see you. The Purple Rain Memorial Highway right here behind us. Yes, New Yorkers love Prince. So thus we have painted an entire expressway in his honor. The Purple Rain Memorial Highway. Purple Rain Way right here. Also known as the FDR Drive, but call it the Purple Rain. Call it the Purple Rain Memorial Highway. The Prince Memorial Highway right here along the east side. We're here at South Street, at John Street. South and John we're beginning at today. Good to see you, Jeanette Trainer, welcome. Good to see you, Darlene, welcome. Oh, angry cyclist people. She's an angry cyclist. Now see here, as a lifelong cyclist, New Yorker, this stretch of the East Side Greenway here always rather sketchy because tourists don't know where the bike lane begins and ends. And honestly, right here, this is a shared zone right here. And ooh, we have some kind of argument in the car. What is going on here? What is going on here? People yelling in the cars and shit? What the fuck is going on today? By the way, we curse on this channel. So, sorry kids if you watch it. But what the hell's going on with you people today? Anyway, if you ride a bike here, take your time, be patient. This is a mixing zone. You have to slow down. But pedestrians also have to pay attention too. Anyway, continuing on. We're going to start making our way west along Fulton Street. And Gregory Kelly, what's the brick building? Are you talking about this brick building right here? But this is part of the South Street Seaport. This building was built in the 1850s, 1860s around. And this was part of just the neighborhood here. This was just part of the neighborhood here, so. But this is all part of the South Street Seaport site. And then across the street there, the new Pier 17. This is the Tin Building. The Tin Building by Jean-Georges, and this was part of the Fulton Fish Market back in the day. This building was built in 1899, and they used to sell fish right here where the bike lane is. And what else? Oh, in the movie Home Alone 2, this is where Kevin comes wandering around. It's right around here. So, there you go. Hope I answered your question, Gregory. Good to see you, Mark. Yes, the adults table only. Some people don't get the jokes here, and I really don't give a shit. So, why do you tell all these jokes? I don't understand. It's like, oh, then educate yourself. I don't know what else to say. But Gregory Kelly comments back to Darlene, we got to stop meeting like this. Yeah. I'm still all hyped up from tour mode. Had 11 people from the Netherlands this morning. People still off for the King's birthday. And they were a very high energy group. So I am still enjoying the adrenaline from that. Good to see you, William, out there in Brooklyn. Good to see you, Big Juice. Welcome. There you go. Glad I was able to help you. All right, off we go. Gotta walk along Fulton Street here. Fulton Street. South Street Seaport, where New York begins. Mark, that is my job, to make you laugh. That is my, my job is to make you laugh. I'm so dedicated to making you guys laugh that there's a bakery right here called The Funny Face. Do you want your fake face on a cookie? Well, you get one right here at The Funny Face. This is where we get those big, over-the-top cookies. Look at this. Oh, yeah. Yes. There's a pizza cookie. I could get a pizza cookie right there. Good to see you there, Alibaba. Good to see you, Brian Bell. Welcome. Those are the delicious, all the deliciousness. We're not going to get cookies today. So I think I'm going to get my wife cookies here tomorrow. Esteban, good to see you. I'm glad I'm making you laugh. Sally, good to see you. Susan Ingalls, welcome. That's great for Mother's Day right here. I like these. My mom won't eat them, but anyway. All right. That's how much I'm dedicated to make you guys laugh. I'll show you the Funny Face Bakery. Let's continue on. Yeah, Metro Card cookie. It's really sugary. Oh, right, this is what I want to show you guys. I almost forgot. Ladies and gentlemen, here it comes. The Barbie Cafe is about to open, and they're loading in the Barbie Cafe as we speak. So let's see what's going on here at the Barbie Cafe. So the Barbie Cafe, where the Golden Girls kitchen was, and now they're decking it out all in pink. They're loading it in. Very exciting. Privyet from Russia. Privyet. Ooh, they got like a big boombox over here. Barbie Cafe coming soon. I think it's coming in like 2 weeks. Or maybe a week. Who knows? It's pink, baby. If it's anything like, if the Barbie Cafe is anything like the Golden Girls Cafe, then sign me up. Because the Golden Girls Cafe was fun. CB Earth Day, good to see you, CB Earth Day, welcome. Don't you love that pink? Me too. Yeah, I know, random exploring, yeah. You could go either way. Good to see you, Rouge Jones, welcome. I appreciate that, William. So the police museum is just to the south of us. And unfortunately, it's been closed since COVID and it hasn't reopened yet. So, yes, the police museum's not that far from here. It's right down the way here along Water Street. It's right near 55 Water Street. 55 Water Street, 55 Water Street over there. Not that far from here. But that is still closed. It's been closed since COVID. Rather pungent steam I just walked through. Yeah. The target audience is going to be quite young. Yeah. But I mean, Golden Girls Cafe was like, that was legit. That was fun. Golden Girls Cafe was fun. It was really fun hanging out with like this tourist couple and like they were getting totally sloshed. It was a beautiful thing. Had some wacky conversations and enjoyed singing the Golden Girls theme 3 times. Yeah. Good to see you, Miguel. Happy birthday, Miguel. Happy birthday. Gonna make our way up west along Fulton Street. Guess we'll make our way to the World Trade Center, do a loop around the World Trade Center, then make our way north. We'll see the Bean, we'll rejoin Broadway, take Broadway all the way up. Take a nice long jaunt through the city.
What's the name of your ship?
No lie. I gotta do my Zen right here. Nebul, bienvenue. Everybody follow Nebul. He's a great live streamer from the south of France. Did a lot. I actually saw your Lost in Walking Manhattan video, Nebul. That was a lot of fun. Watching a little bit of that this morning. But I hope you enjoyed your time here in New York. And come on back really, really soon. Good to see you, Mary Lily. Welcome. Not that far from the garage collapse. It's over on Ann Street. And we are not going to go by there because they are digging lots of stuff out and there's dust over there. So I'm going to keep clear of that area today. Even though I'm only going to be a block over from it. So only going to be a block over from it. But enjoyed every minute, Nebul. Awesome. Yes. I'm glad you enjoyed your stay here in New York. Yeah, they've been doing lots of removal of stuff today coming from Ann Street, and just want to steer clear of that. Had to smell some smells this morning that were not very pleasant at the beginning of my tour this morning, so gotta just steer clear of that. Just let it be known that the garage collapse is right over here. This is Ann Street, right over there. Does New York City still have electric scooters? Not to rent, but people still have them. But we don't have Lime scooters anymore. They try to bring the Lime scooters here too. Actually, no, the Lime scooters are still in New York. They're up in the Bronx. But I think that's the only borough that has Lime scooters. Go digging around in my live streams, and we did check out the what was it? The Lime 3, the Lime scooter that was specifically designed for New York, which actually never hit the streets. Rouge Jones, me too. I love downtown more than any neighborhood. Downtown's the place to be. Trees are beautiful. It's springtime, so of course the trees are beautiful. But now just behind, one more block up, gonna be here in 3.5 weeks. Awesome. As we drift up Fulton Street here, One World Trade Center, down at the end of the street there. We are gonna go do a little loop of the World Trade Center before making our way north. Exciting news, yes, Century 21 opening up, what's it, the 16th of May. So I'm sorry, Nebul, you just missed the opening for Century 21. Century 21 reopening on the 16th of May. That's just a few days away. So here it is. This is William Street. The streets are closed. The garage collapse is right around the corner from here. Not that far away. Literally just on the other side of this block right here is the garage collapse. And this is as close as we're gonna get because they're, like I mentioned, removing stuff. Don't feel like inhaling any more debris than I already have to down here. And actually, I could definitely smell something down here. Let's continue to make our way west along Fulton Streets. Good to see you, Denise. Good afternoon. And when we get a million subscribers, we'll be right here. This is 19 Dutch. 19 Dutch Street right here. This is my street right here. There it is. 19 Dutch. There you go. There's a nice little wallpaper for you guys. Right there. When we hit 1 million subscribers, I should be able to afford to live in it. The dream. The dream. The goal. Delmonico's not that far from here. That's near the stock exchange. So Delmonico's is about a 5-minute walk from here, Gregory. Just to the south of me. Not that far. We're walking west along Fulton Street, approaching Nassau Street. It could happen eventually. Give it time. Good to see you, Centipede. Welcome. Come on in his show. There's some sad looking balloons. Those are sad looking balloons on this dispensary. Which, by the way, that's only CBD, so they don't have any THC in it, so what's the point? Anyway, it's 2:05 in the afternoon. May 3rd, 2023. Welcome on into the show. Time and weather every 15 minutes in the chat. So always keep that in mind. Making our way to the World Trade Center right now. One World Trade Center right there. Just walked outside today, felt good. Awesome. Awesome. Glad you enjoyed it. And coming up here in front of us, the beautiful St. Paul's Chapel. St. Paul's Chapel, one of the oldest continuously used buildings here in New York City. This building was built in 1797. Made of Manhattan schist, the bedrock of Manhattan Island. But this is where George Washington, you might have heard of him. This is where George Washington kneeled on a pillow and prayed for the safety and prosperity of the new country right after he was anointed our first president of the United States. That pillow is still in this church today under glass. Kind of amazing. The city's a little calm, Mark. I would say it's kind of frantic today. I'm kind of got my head on a swivel today because the random energy at times was a little bit weird. Sorry. Well, what's my favorite part of Manhattan? Lower Manhattan. I've always stated that many times, Gregory. Lower Manhattan is my favorite spot. If I would live anywhere in the city, it would be like probably Battery Park City, which is just behind World Trade Center. Casey Neistat's neighborhood. For you Casey Neistat fans. Got the wings of the Oculus off here in front of us, the World Trade Center Transportation Hub. Happy hump day there, Easy Rider. That's like an office thing I do not miss. That's an office thing I don't miss. Happy hump day. Yes, he's got a case of the Mondays. It's another Monday. And then Saturdays are completely useless to me because I'm a tour guide and Saturday is like a money-making day, so I'm all about the Sundays and Mondays. But why is my favorite part of the city? Because you're close to the water, Gregory. There's lots of parks around, places to recreate, enjoy the sunrise, enjoy the sunset. You know, it's quite beautiful to stroll the Brooklyn Bridge in the early morning when it's empty. Incredibly walkable neighborhood. Lots of transportation options. Better food options. What else? Yeah, you go on and on. Good to see you, Strawberry Fields. Welcome. And ladies and gentlemen, I am so happy. It seems the rats here on Fulton Street have anointed a new rat pope. Havavis Papam, everyone. Havavis Papam. Havavis Papam. The rats have elected a new pope to Fulton Street as all the cars go through the red light. Bloody hell, that was like 5 cars going through the red light. It's like the red light didn't even exist. Yes indeed, Diana, yes indeed. Didn't walk the bridge, Nebul. I'm sorry, Nebul. Good to see you, Pineapple Water. Yes, I did see Casey's new video with the Gimble. Good to see you, John Burke. Good to see you, Bob Doyle. Another great tour indeed. So I've seen Casey Neistat's video selling the Gimble. And I'm pretty sure he did one of those videos years and years and years ago for the DJI Gimble. And what can I say? Gimbals are there's nothing really special about gimbals. Casey will be the first to tell you that it's not about the equipment you have, it's about the story you want to tell and how you tell the story. So, yeah, it looks cool. If I need a new gimbal, I might get that one because I know that the latest DJI ones kind of suck. I don't want to get the Moza. I want to get the Moza for bad weather because it could handle really heavy weight, but it's really jerky. I like the smoothness that the DJI has, so I'll keep using this gimbal until it dies. But yeah, I've seen the videos. It was cute. Procrastination, all that shit. It must be nice to do brand deals and make videos in a week or 2 weeks and get a lot of money for it. Anyway, one day. Oh, absolutely. There's a wind and cold proof gimbal. I'll be all over that, Jim. I'll be all over that. I would be all over that. I love these murals here. This is where number 2 World Trade Center will eventually rise from. But I love this mural here because it has all these amazing sayings. Love it. Finally get the rat joke. Awesome. That's true, Strawberry. Yeah, if you ever visit the World Trade Center Memorial, get to know one of the people who lost their life on that tragic day. Let's do a quick walk through. The trees are beginning to come in here at Memorial Plaza. Let's do it. Off to my right-hand side, number 6 World Trade Center. The World Trade Center Performing Arts Center, going to be opening up in a few months. Some people don't like the design. I think the design is very good because the new World Trade Center as a whole is very sculptural. It's very simple shapes. So you can't get more simple than a box. How's the splitter situation, Diana? I have a fresh splitter ready to go, but I've decided to hold off on using a new splitter. Give it a few more live streams here, and then I have another splitter ready to go. But yeah, we'll see how long that one lasts. But yeah, I decided today the new splitter's at home and all that, so it's okay. Don't you love art? Me too. So here at the end of Fulton Street, the Oculus, right here. And we're gonna walk into Memorial Plaza. Let's do it. You know, it's fun seeing this all finally come together. And, you know, it really is like a living memorial. Tourists asking construction workers for direction. That's kind of funny. The name of this memorial is called Reflecting Absence. It was designed by Michael Arad, featuring the footprints of the World Trade Center in a kind of a void, kind of a waterfall kind of form. The two voids that create the World Trade Center footprints, they're some of the largest man-made waterfalls in the world. Something like 2% of Niagara Falls goes over this thing every single minute. Something crazy like that. And then underneath all that, the Memorial Museum. And of course, the PATH train loop that takes you out to Jersey City, New Jersey. Again, random exploring. I literally just mentioned it. This is the World Trade Center Performing Arts Center, also known as number 6 World Trade Center. This is what it's going to look like at night. Right there. A really cool translucent marble was created for the exterior of that building. It's going to feature movable acoustic walls, and it's going to be a performance space that will be tailored to any type of performance. It's a pretty exciting bit of architecture. Good to see you, Jay Chulo. Welcome. And yes, the World Trade Center Performing Arts Center, also known as number 6 World Trade Center, right there, where it's right next to number 1 World Trade Center, which is right here. And let's get to the infinity point here. Well, let's first have a quick moment of silence here by the North Tower. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Good to see you, Fish Paul. Welcome. My videos made it easy to navigate Central Park, Neville. Awesome. John Lord, good to see you. The World Trade Center Memorial comprises of 274 white swamp oak trees and 1 calorie pear tree. That's the survivor tree. If there's anything you want to pose and smile in front of, do me a favor as a lifelong New Yorker, pose and smile in front of survivor tree. It's a true monument to all of the ones we have lost on those days. So we're going to make our way over to Survivor Tree and then Liberty Park. And then we'll start to begin to make our way north along Broadway. Actually, we'll go north along Church, see the Bean, and then join Broadway at Casey Neistat's office. How about that? We just saw the Infinity Point at One World Trade Center. The trees are beginning to grow in nicely. The reason why we picked white swamp oak trees is for their uniform look, and it creates this amazing kind of canopy here. There is no special placement of the trees, and there is no special number to the trees, but there is something kind of special. The last line of trees before you touch the names of everyone who died here, that is roughly where the wall would have been for the Twin Towers. So when you touch those names, you are literally within the footprint and the lobby of 1 or 2 World Trade Centers. Good to see you there, Ange. Yo, Ange. Good to see you, Ange. Everyone follow Yo Ange, great live streamer from the Upper West Side. Join Ange and Joe in their coffee-fueled adventures around New York City and beyond. Everyone subscribe to Yo Ange. Good to see you, Ange. I have a quick moment of silence here by the South Tower of the World Trade Center. Here it is, the survivor of both collapses of the World Trade Center. Survivor Tree. 3 weeks after the terror attacks, Survivor Tree was noticed to still be planted and kind of alive. So the recovery workers here at the World Trade Center rescued the tree, sent it up to Van Cortlandt Park. Let's see here. We have, oh, here we go. Had a little blippity blip with the signal there, but we're back. So let's just get back to the story again. So Survivor Tree rescued from the debris of the Twin Towers some 3 weeks after the terror attacks. The recovery workers here at the World Trade Center noticed that the tree was still alive and planted. So they rescued the tree, nursed it back to health, sent it up to Van Cortlandt Park in the Bronx, where it returned here at the Memorial Plaza roughly 12 years ago. First tree to bloom in the springtime, last tree to lose its leaves in the autumn. The Survivor Tree is a true living monument to all 2,753 people who died here at the World Trade Center. And by the way, it was rescued from right where number 3 World Trade Center stands today, right over there. Now we're going to walk down the Memorial Glade, another memorial within the memorial. Roughly in this spot you're looking at right now, this is roughly where the ramp would have been for all the recovery efforts here at the World Trade Center. This is in honor of everyone we have lost since September 11th. Along this pathway you see upthrustings of Manhattan schist, the bedrock of Manhattan Island, and embedded in that schist, in that rock, is actual steel from the Twin Towers. See, this looks like something simple, but believe me, it's not, and it's very, very powerful when you learn about it. It's kind of funny how they have signs everywhere telling people not to walk on the grass, and people walk on the grass still. It's always amazing. Across the street, we have a footbridge, one of the last original pieces of the World Trade Center complex. This is a footbridge that was built in 1989, connecting a parking lot, a street-level parking lot, with the World Financial Center, which is across the street today, called Brookfield Place. Surviving the collapse of the South Tower, it still connects Brookfield Place with this side of the street here on Liberty and West. But now it just connects into a brand new park called Liberty Park. Liberty Park is an elevated park which is built on top of the truck loading ramp for the mall downstairs. And it features the Greek Orthodox Church you see off there in the distance. We're going to get a better look at that in a second, but coming into view is one of the last surviving pieces of sculpture art from the original World Trade Center complex. It's Fritz Cohen's sphere. Let's get a better look at it. Fritz Cohen's sphere used to stand in the middle of the Austin-Tobin Plaza here at the World Trade Center, standing right between the two twin towers of the World Trade Center. I've had lunch around that thing many times in the 90s. Somehow surviving both collapses of the World Trade Center. One of the few pieces of surviving art from the World Trade Center. Full of scars, dings, and dents. It was once again rescued from the debris, and at first it was placed inside Battery Park for a time with an eternal flame. That didn't last too long because they returned the sphere back to the World Trade Center here at Liberty Park, once again, roughly around 10 years ago, 11 years ago. Fritz Cohen was able to see his sphere come back to the World Trade Center right before he died. There's a great documentary about this sphere that is available up online. You know, the great thing about coming here to the World Trade Center back in the 1990s, especially since I worked outside, it was always a spot that it was so big, it never got crowded. Especially during the summertime, they had like these summer concert series from CD 101.9. I got to see Wynton Marsalis. I saw him right here in the Austin-Tobin Plaza. And it was a wonderful spot to hang out in the summertime because it was always cool, a little bit quiet in the plaza. And it was always a spot to sit down and have lunch. That was never an issue. Liberty Park right over there, and then now we're getting a little bit closer look of the National Shrine to St. Nicholas, the Greek Orthodox Church. So right here in the middle of the block, there would have been a small 3-story tall building built in 1901. That was turned into a small little church by the Greek Orthodox community here in Lower Manhattan. And unfortunately, the church was completely destroyed when the South Tower collapsed. But now you have this brand new church built by Santiago Calatrava, or designed by Santiago Calatrava. It's the most fortified church in the world. And there's some amazing mosaics inside of there. I have to live stream in there one of these days, but I got to start the live stream from inside the church, then walk out, because you do got to go through a bit of security to get in there. But the beautiful Greek Orthodox Church. Let's start making our way along Liberty Street here, then we'll make the turn on to Church. Next stop, it's going to be Anish Kapoor's Untitled, also known as The Bean. But yeah, Wynton Marsalis. It was a wonderful memory, Strawberry. Yeah, and those memories I will have forever. I could look down this street right here, and I could still see what it looked like in the 90s. I could still see it because the pizza place is still there. The Burger King is still there. Of course, the Firehouse is still here on the corner. Like, this really does look very similar to what it used to look like over here. There is a whole building missing. And I believe where that building is, that empty lot over there, that's where, what's his name there? Oh my God, they did the MTV Cribs up there, and I'm blanking on his name. Who was the music producer who used to live there? 10,000 internet points to To the person who knows. They actually did a MTV Cribs episode from there. But right around here was, I believe, number 3 World Trade Center back in the day. And this is where the Sam Goody was. I will always remember that this is the Sam Goody. It's right over here. And I could see it. I could see it. I could look over here, see the sidewalk, and I could see it. As we make our way along Liberty Street. East along Liberty Street. No, not Spencer, no. No. No, he's a hip-hop visionary pioneer. Russell Simmons, everyone. Russell Simmons, and at his time wife, lived here. And they did an episode of MTV Cribs on the rooftop of the building. So it was like right across the street from the World Trade Center. It was so cool. Yeah, Russell Simmons. Russell Simmons. And he was married to Kimora Lee Simmons. That's right. He was married to Kimora Lee. And I think he still is, right? Anyway. Russell Simmons used to live right here where this empty lot is now. Thank you so much, Strawberry. I got such a smart audience. You guys are so smart. Let's start making our way. And across the street, the all-new Century, well, the remodeled and recreated Century 21 right across the street. It's interesting, they took down the signage of the store just last week. I guess I got to put new signage up. But Century 21 soon to reopen here on the 16th of May. And they've been doing lots of work inside. I saw them doing work this morning when I took my express bus up this yonder. But the 16th, everyone. The 16th, it's coming. It's coming. The new Century 21. Get ready for it, because it's coming. Making our way north along Church now. Gonna make our way to 56 Leonard Street. Don't tell my wife. Don't tell that to your wife. Okay. Feel like you're walking with King Kong? Awesome. Adriana, good to see you. Welcome. welcome. You look straight down. You can see that Jenga building. 56 Leonard, straight ahead. That's where we're going to next. Nibble, I guess you're gonna have to come back and spend some more money. You're gonna have to come back and spend some more money. Because it's New York. And why not? The beautiful Oculus, once again, right off to my left-hand side. The Oculus meant to represent the spreading wings of a dove. Again, designed by Santiago Calatrava. And you see the spine of the building right there? You see this spine right here? These are some skylights here that open up only on September 11th. But more importantly, that creates the third memorial, which is called the Wedge of Light. The Wedge of Light creates a shaft of light that passes on the floor of the Oculus between 8:30 in the morning and 10:30 in the morning, only on September 11th. It aligns with the alignment of the sun only on September 11th and creates the fourth memorial, as it's called. The Wedge of Light. It actually does work, amazingly enough. And there it is. The Oculus, everybody. And I got an audience once again, so we're gonna keep moving. Yeah, Nibble, you should just move to New York. Live out in Astoria or Bay Ridge or something. The car agrees. The car honking with its horn agrees. Yeah, sometimes you just have nickels and dimes left. Yes, indeed. Yeah, Adriana, yeah. You know, that's the whole thing with Santiago Calatrava. He was the master planner of the New World Trade Center. Everything was done with the alignment of the sun. So thus One World Trade Center will always be the tallest building in the complex. And then starting with 2, 3, 4, etc. Each one's a little bit shorter than the other. Look, they're playing the music here at the beer garden. The Oculus beer garden. As they play the Kung Fu fighting. Really? Ooh, Ramona, that's gonna be fun. Taking the train all the way up. That's gonna be fun. As we continue to make our way north, it's an air monitoring station right there. Good to see you, Neil, out there in Flatbush. See, now we got like a solid signal. You don't gotta worry about the signal dropping out on us because we got 2 connections. It's a beautiful thing when everything works together. I highly doubt yesterday, if I did not have a second connection, I highly doubt if I did a live stream yesterday, it would look this good. It would probably be a little pixelated. So we're doing good. Plus it rained a bit yesterday, so ended up doing some truck simming for myself. Good to see you, Madam Mojo, out there in Cleveland. Cleveland rocks. Hope everyone's doing well on this Wednesday. It's warming up. It was a little chilly when I started, and now it's warming up. Yeah, yesterday was cool. Yeah, yesterday it was the rain. That's what made it cold yesterday, Neil. Good to see you there. Ed Allen out there in South Dakota. Welcome. Yeah, real nice weather today, though. I mean, as long as that sun comes up, but this is like self-destruct sun. So the more sun we're gonna get, the more of a chance we have for a pop-up shower or even like a light rumble of thunder. Good to see you, Cliff Padilla. Welcome. Am I streaming the 9th Avenue Food Festival this year? Probably not. I don't do the 9th Avenue Food Festival. I'll do other festivals, but we have 2 parades coming up this month. We have the what's it there? This is Swedish Independence Day. Or no, sorry, not Swedish, or Norway. We have the Norwegian Day Parade coming up later on this month, and then also Memorial Day Parade out in Bay Ridge. So we have 2 parades about to start up. Good to see you, Liz from Honolulu. Welcome. Pretty warm here today. Nice. Sun finally coming out. Pretty much raining since Saturday. Wow. Yeah, Darlene, I'm happy the sun's coming out for you. Good to see you, Liz, out there in Honolulu. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Approaching Warren Street as we go north along Church. 56 Leonard Street coming up next.
And Ken is in the background.
When's the Mermaid Parade, Sampa? The 17th of June. 17th of June is Mermaid Parade Saturday. On this channel, Super Saturday. No need to watch those other live streamers. I won't mute the music. But you'll get the official live stream of the Mermaid Parade. And that should be a long one. That should be a long one. And hopefully we don't get any big copyrights that get the video taken down for any amount of time. Good to see you, Swanky Dog. Welcome. I keep up a good walking pace, keeping up with the chat there. That's my job. That's what I do. Haven't been to a food festival in a while. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't usually cover the 9th Avenue Food Festival. That's up in Midtown there, and no need for that. Ooh, we're on Chambers already. Already crossing Chambers Street. You can see the beautiful municipal building. Perched on top of the municipal building is a statue called Civic Fame. Civic Fame is made of copper, clad in 24-karat gold leaf. She's holding up a crown. The crown has 5 points in it, one for each of our 5 buttos here in New York City. Oh, the costumes are going to be amazing. My wife's costume is going to be epic. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. It's going to be a good one this year. I'm very excited to bring you guys once again the Mermaid Parade. Northwest, you visited Bay Ridge. The last, what? I visited Bay Ridge the last, and also New York City. Okay. Hope you had a good time. My brain trying to comprehend comments. Brought to us by Shave for Beer. Yes, indeed. Mermaid Parade is right around the corner. We got parades coming up. We have the, like I said, we got the Norwegian Day Parade, and then we have the Memorial Day parades out in Bay Ridge. So those are coming up. Good to see you, Mish. Welcome. Yes, Diana, yes, a lot of walking backwards. That's how we do parades. That's how we do parades in this channel. We walk backwards. Because I want to make you guys feel like you're here. Happy to report that all the rats down under the ground here at Duane Street and Church have elected a new rat pope. The rat pope of Duane Street has been found. Havavis Papum. Havavis Papum. Havamis Papum. Diana Gonzalez, good to see you. Welcome on into the show. And Bagels and Walks, good to see you. Everybody follow Bagels and Walks. He's a great live streamer from the Upper East Side. Good to see you, Sean. I hope you and the family are doing well on this Wednesday. Havamis Papa, Mera. Havamis Papa. Having a big party down there for the new rat pope of Duane Street. Very exciting. Exciting days here in New York as they elect a new rat king. A rat pope. Sorry, rat pope. As we get into the neighborhood of Tribeca, a little bit more calm up here. This is more of a residential neighborhood here, so not as crowded as just a few blocks behind me. Yeah, Fuma Blanca. Yes, the white smoke, people, the white smoke. Vamis Papum. Which, that joke has been killing it on my tour as of late. I make the most cynical Dutch person laugh when I say that joke just right. Anthony Mark, welcome. You often turn west on Spring Street and head for the Hudson. All right, cool. Good to see you, Brian Davis. Welcome to the show. That's right, Neil. Neil's breaking out. Neil's breaking out the Latin for us in the chat today. Oh. Are they still working on the damn bean? All right, they've been shining this thing. I tell you, man. Anish Kapoor's Untitled is nothing but a money vortex. They got people fixing it up again. What the hell? Let's see. They always have people buffing it out. What the hell? A great day for a Schaefer indeed, Roberto. Good to see you. A great day for a Schaefer beer. Oh, wow, they have been messing with this thing for the longest. Good to see you, Lake Nona Sports. Welcome. Let's see. They have been messing with this thing, and here it is. Anish Kapoor's Untitled, also known as the New York City Bean. Oh, I see. People putting dents in it? Are people like throwing stuff at it? Oh, wow. They're really like making sure this thing is like perfect. Here's a seam. Here's a seam right here. So all pieces of aluminum that have been folded over. Oh, this thing is like a money pit. They always have people messing with it. But it's officially untitled. Anish Kapoor is Untitled. But we call it the Bean because it kind of looks like a bean. Ooh, they put construction cones behind it now. I can't go back there anymore. That says no go. All right. Let's get the money shot here at 56 Leonard. And then we'll make our way over to Broadway. We'll say hello to Casey Neistat's office, and then we'll make our way north. Will a scrupulous, evil handbag seller person yell at us? We'll find out when we get to Canal Street. Yeah, people know. Random Exploring, I showed how to get behind it on the live stream, and now it's like a thing to do. It's a thing to do now. Good to see you there, Nelly. Welcome. There it is, 56 Leonard. The Jenga building, everyone. The Jenga building. Mercury rising, maybe. A squashed piece of mercury on the corner of Leonard and Church. There it is, everyone. That's the shot you want. See how like it looks like it's being squashed? That's the shot you want. Anyway, let's go say hi to Casey Neistat. Here is Church Street. We're looking south along Church Street right now. We are going to mostly make our way north. And it's not too popular today because there's people working on it. As I impatiently wait to cross the street. Here we go. Let's make our way over to Broadway. Neil, I don't know, Neil. I don't know. That's Swanky Dog. Thank you so much for dropping the $10 over on the PayPal. Swanky Dog, thank you so much for the very generous $10 PayPal donation. Thank you so much for joining today's $5 club 2 times today, PayPal style. Much, much, much appreciated. Whenever Swanky Dog says that in the chat, he does it. He's never let me down, so I appreciate that, Swanky Dog. I really appreciate that. To you and your girlfriend. Thank you so much. Or your wife, right? It's your wife or your girlfriend? I forget. But thank you so much. I gotta try to link that. I gotta try to do that again where I could link the PayPal to an alert so I'll know whenever I get a PayPal. Might get myself some White Claw with that later. feeling a White Claw tonight. France, good to see you. Welcome. And take this moment to big shout out to all the channel members. Thanks to all the channel members for making this broadcast possible in the quality that it's presented in. Thank you so much for having faith in me as a content creator. And the best is yet to come. So thank you so much for all those generous members of the channel. Become a member of the channel, get all those custom emojis that that Ramona and John Lore placed in the chat. Brian, you're more than welcome, Brian. You're more than welcome. All right, as we turn the corner onto Broadway, coming up on our right-hand side here at Franklin Street and Broadway is 368 Broadway, Casey Neistat's office. Thank you so much, Strawberry. Yes, indeed. Instagram is where you get the bonus live streams. Little baby. Aren't you a fancy dog? A fancy dog right there. Let's see if Casey's... I think Casey should be in his office. It's the middle of the day. If Casey Neistat ever watches this live stream, my first question will be, where do you get all that cool music for your live for your videos? Where do you get that cool music? He always has the coolest music. He has a handbag dog, Jamie the Rooster. There you go. Oh, I see lights are on. I see lights. I see lights. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. The lights are on. The one, the only, Casey Neistat. There's his office right there. I know he has a camera looking out, so I will awkwardly stand here for a few seconds. He's in there. The lights are on. He's in there. He's in there making content. Making another video to sell some more Gimbles. There he is, the one, the only, Casey Neistat. Where does he find all that cool music? Huh? Where does he find all that cool music? He gets all the best copyright-free music. I tell you. He's editing, yeah. Dave in Bangor, Maine, good to see you. Welcome on into the show. He's like on top of a... You might have. I don't know. I don't like to linger around there for too long because he is a New Yorker working, trying to make money just like me, so... But it's not a secret where his office is. So... But now we're going to begin to make our way north. I think we're going to take Broadway here to 23rd Street. I think that's what we'll do. Oh, you're more than welcome. Jack Spencer, you're more than welcome for the Romeo and Juliet from the Port Authority. I hope they do that again. I hope they do the Love Show again. That's one of my favorite things that came out of the pandemic, was using empty storefronts to put on shows. That was pretty special. So when that happens again, Jack, we'll definitely be there for at least one show, because that's too cool that's too cool not to miss. Good to see you, E-Bike Mike. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well on this Wednesday. We are already an hour and 16 minutes into the live stream. Isn't it amazing how much fun you have when time flies? Time flies when you're having fun, right? Yeah. All right, approaching Canal Street. For my safety, I will be walking into the street. I know it sounds kind of counterproductive to be walking in the street for my own safety, but that's what I'm going to be doing. Remember the Fiore escape? Oh my God. That was special. I'm really happy we got to see that. I'm really happy we got to see that. But again, for the safety of the live stream, we're just gonna, when we get past Lispenard Street, we're gonna walk into the street. Luckily, there's a buffer right there. There's a turning buffer, so I could use the buffer to walk in the street out. But these guys here, I do not recommend buying a knockoff handbag. You're helping fund human trafficking. But these guys here are a little aggressive when you just walk on the public sidewalk. But we're looking straight at Broadway now. Straight at Broadway. Broadway and Canal Streets. And there's a live stream from the Love Show there. Give that a watch. Thank you so much, CB Earth Day, for throwing that in the chat. As we make our way north along Broadway.
Just get out of this before
And if you don't believe me about the whole human trafficking thing, there's a great story that the New York Times actually published about the whole handbag trade. So check that out. Forget about me. Don't you forget about me. As I walk on by here on Howard Street and Broadway, that's how you get rid of the copyright there. That's how you get rid of the copyright. Got to remind you guys that you watched the rest. Now it's time to watch the best. Welcome to the Dutch Schmoz live stream here, walking north along Broadway. Making our way up to 23rd now. And then when we get to 23rd Street, we're gonna hang the right, go along 23rd Street for a few blocks down to 3rd Avenue. Then we'll start making our way north along 3rd Avenue. But I'll tell you about what we're gonna see in a little bit later. So stay tuned, we got lots of fun stuff to see today as we make our way up towards Midtown. Yes, indeed, Cliff. Yes, indeed. Ooh, I see an X28 Express bus. How does Dutch Schmoz get to work from Seagate and Coney Island? It's this way right here. Here's my beautiful and wonderful Express bus. Shout out to the Ulmer Park Bus Depot. There it is. That's how I get to work. But I'll be taking the subway home today because I'm meeting up with my wife on the way home. And for lunch, I had a lovely bacon cheeseburger deluxe. Well done from the Squire Diner in Lower Manhattan. And I always got to say, and Nabul did the right thing. Nabul went to the Westway Diner. If you visit New York, hit up a diner because those things are dying out. And it's certainly becoming a bygone era kind of thing. We are now at Grand Street. Little Italy, just a few blocks down there towards the east. Mulberry Street, Mott Street, all down there. The Ferrara Bakery, just down yonder over there on Grand. Get yourself a cannoli for me, please. Ooh, look at this. He's coming in from Jersey. Wow, that's kind of cool. Sheesh, you don't see that every day. Wow, that's kind of cool. Wow. Maybe just drive an antique car from New Jersey. That's like Russian roulette, man. Gotta have some stunad in a Ford Explorer and knock into you. Wouldn't it be a good thing? Just saying. Yeah, nice vehicle, right? Good to see you, Ann. Welcome. You can hear the N, Q, or R trains beneath me, the Broadway line, the yellow line, as some of the tourists call it. And we're approaching Broome Street. Broome Street, the original right-of-way for something that luckily never got built, which is called the Lower Manhattan Expressway, also known as the Lomex. Imagine 6 lanes of highway crossing right over here. Ugh, thank God that never got built. I'll see you later, Random Exploring. Have a great flight. JR TV, welcome. Skylight Diner on 34th Street. You know what, JR TV, I actually was in the Skylight with my wife just a few days ago. We hit up the Skylight just a few days ago. One of my favorite diners in Midtown. Whenever I'm by Hudson Yards, everyone, if you're by Hudson Yards, want somewhere inexpensive to eat, hit up the Skylight Diner. Good old Bobby Moses trying to build that Lomex. Thanks to the great Jane Jacobs, it didn't get built. Continuing north, rocking my new pair of Levi's jeans today. Hey Levi's, do me a favor, sponsor me. I'm always wearing your clothes. It is an institution. You know what's great about the Skylight Diner? It looks exactly the same as it did back in the 90s. It brings back legit memories for me going in there. Open, I think 24 hours again. It's a wonderful diner. A true institution. Just outside of the Hudson Yards area. 34th Street, 9th Avenue, across the street from B&H. B&H Electronics. Guten Tag, CS, Guten Tag. Good to see you, Tina, out there in Germany. Welcome. All my German viewers tuning in. Welcome. Whoever crossed that out is an asshole. Whoever crossed that out. I love these little sayings people have been drawing into the streets. 24 hours but not in a row. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. You need to make a trip to B&H? Me too. John Lore, me too. I gotta buy that new gimbal that Casey Neistat was selling. That's what I gotta do. I love this shot you get right here. Look at this. This is so New York. This is so New York right here. Let's just take this in for a little bit.
El programa fue un éxito. Eso es lo más importante.
Paul McCann spent too much money in B&H. Paul, tell me about it. Paul, I have spent so much money that they took me into a secret room once. Have they ever taken you to the secret room on the 5th floor? There's a whole secret sales area for super wealthy people that they offer snacks and stuff. And I ordered I went there to go pick up a DSLR, and they didn't have my order ready for me right away. So they offered me some time to go up to this secret floor and then munch on snacks and stuff like that. It was so cool. I never forget, the security guard was like, take a sandwich home with you. Take a sandwich home. Nobody's gonna eat it. Take a sandwich home. And I'm like, okay. So shout out to the folks at B&H. They have always been very good to me. Julie Ross, good to see you. Absolutely, JR TV. Arjan shared the video with a friend. Thank you so much. It's like a champagne room. Exactly. No sex in the champagne room, but yes, it's like this champagne room. Good to see you, Julie Ross. Good to see everybody, people. Already a VIP. That's right. As we continue to neander north along Broadway. B&H's Wonderland, bagels and walks. Yes, it is. Hey, I would love to do a collab with B&H. Again, these are the companies I need to collab with. First and foremost, Apple. I only use iPhones to live stream with. So Apple, Verizon, T-Mobile, Timberland boots, Nike sneakers, Levi's jeans. Good to see Iran out there in Rotterdam. Adorama is pretty good too. Adorama, I go for if I need my camera cleaned or any kind of maintenance, I go to Adorama. I used to go to Chrysler Camera Repair, but they don't exist anymore. But yeah, Adorama. Yes, B&H, please, exactly. Of course, DJI or whoever wants to give me a gimbal for free. I'm open to all that kind of stuff. All right, Prince Street. Prince and Broadway. 47th Street photo. Now you're talking, Paul. Yeah, remember that? Yeah, Adorama. Used cameras from Adorama, pretty good. Are pretty damn good. Yes, that's right, JR. The New York Nets need to sponsor me too, because I always wear their hat. Even though I know they lost. I know they lost. It's fine. I wear it for the style, guys. I am meant to look like a clown when I do this. So this, I put on my clown outfit. I mean, right? Only been to Adorama once. Cliff, you got to go back. It's a beautiful place. One day, CB Earth Day. One day. Yeah. One day. One day we'll hit that 100,000 subscribers and ooh. Gotta represent JR, yes. Good to see you, Dan. Welcome. Almost twisted my ankle on a moving grate there, but it's fine. Oh, this is where the signal gets weird. But today it's like rock solid. Go figure that one out. Here at Houston. Houston and Broadway. And it's not called Houston, it's called Houston because the Dutch family that used to own the land around here, their name sounds like Houston. That's right, Cliff. Cliff, you got it. You got it, kid. You got it. What happened to the DKNY ad here? There's a whole building in front of it now. Yeah, I wear a Brooklyn Nets hat because I'm from Brooklyn. That's it. The team, I could care less about the team. I was hoping they would go a little bit more into the playoffs, but their team, I hate to say this, their team is too mismanaged. Bloody hell, it smells like weed over here. Got a little bit of a second hand here. I'm across the street from the Rip and Dip store where the alien is sitting in front of it. Looks like the alien has a friend sitting next to him. That's pretty cool. There's the Rip and Dip and the alien at Rip and Dip. And of course, an SUV from New Jersey blocks the view. I think you guys got a glimpse of it. The Rip and Dip alien sitting down in front of the Rip and Dip store. As we continue to neander north. Nike, Igor, Nike. I literally just said my sponsors, and Nike is one of them. Nike. I've never liked Adidas. Never liked Adidas. And also New Balance. I don't know, I got a flurry a few months back of everyone saying, you wear New Balance? And I'm like, no, I don't wear I don't know why people are saying I wear New Balance. I wear Nikes or Timberlands. And today is Timberlands because it rained in the morning. So. Of course I remember Herman's. Oh my God, yeah. That's back in the day, baby. Coming up on Bleecker. Still going north along Broadway. Ian, you like Nikes too? Awesome. You'd rather wear Reebok than New Balance? Yeah. I used to wear Reeboks a long time ago. Long time ago. Out of my Yeah, the cat is front and center. Yeah, indeed. Arcade action. Yes, indeed. Oh, this guy's gonna drive in the bike lane. I want to show you guys this really cool mural here. Love this. They like updated this. Hey, love it. Let's continue north along Broadway. I think we might have a mobile fashion shoot happening right there in front of us. It's amazing what photographers do sometimes to like set up shop, set up all these lights, and they break it down and go on to the next location. Yeah, I think they're doing a pop-up photo shoot there. Renee B, good to see ya. Yes, yeah, no, Renee, I go to Squire pretty often. I go to Squire probably once a week. I go to the Squire Diner. I just like that it's like chill, it's off the beaten path, it's only locals go there. So. But I like, yeah, Squire Diner I highly recommend. I think Pearl Street Diner finally may have closed for good. I haven't seen them open in the past few weeks. Great Jones Street, also known as West 3rd Street. Coming up to a place of my childhood, Tower Records coming up. The ye old Tower Records. Who remembers that place? We're coming up to the old location of it here on West 4th and Broadway. You know what's funny is that when Tower Records moves away, there is never a permanent tenant in this storefront. So like this became like the NHL store at one point, and then it becomes like the NBA experience, and then it becomes like a whole bunch of other things. But I would always remember this as Tower Records here on West 4th, here in East 4th. Remember the Wiz as well? Yes, indeed. Yeah, Tower Records, all those good places we used to go to. As we continue along Broadway. What's the funniest thing I've seen on the walks? Too many things to... Let's go Knicks! Did he really just stop his bus just to... I'm not even a fan. Anyway. Only in New York, people. He just literally stopped the bus with a whole bunch of people in the back just to yell at me, let's go Knicks. I love it. I love it. Like I said, I'm a clown and I'm wearing my clown costume. It's New Yorkers like him, though, who keep the city moving at a wonderful pace. So thanks to all the bus drivers and all the... Let's go Mets. Let's go Mets. All right, the Mets are doing better than the Yankees. Sorry, Yankees. I heard you guys are in last place. I don't care. Good to see you, Rick Fisher. Welcome. I'm just representing Brooklyn. That's all I'm here for. But I'm excited about I'm excited about the Knicks. Hopefully they win the championship. They deserve a championship. It's been far too long since the Knicks have won at a championship. So they're due. We're due. I thought he was picking me up too. It took my brain a few moments to realize what the hell was happening. I thought he was gonna start yelling, "Get in!" Good to see you, Michelle King. Welcome. Oh, okay. Well, speedy recovery, Michelle. Speedy recovery. I'm sorry you have glaucoma. I'll do my best to describe what we're looking at as we make our way around the streets of New York. Speedy recovery there, Michelle King. Speedy recovery. I don't care there unless it's okay, Cliff. Cliff, you're a true fan, true blue. A fan and true. They've had a few decades. Yeah, the Knicks are due for a win. And so far, so good. So far, it's looking good. Grace Church off in the distance. We're going to be passing by Grace Church. As we approach Astor Place. Good to see you there, Caramax. Welcome. I have never gotten a haircut here at Astor Place. I have never gotten a haircut here. I always get a haircut in Brooklyn. Just west of Cooper Union now. Cooper Union, where they had the big rent guidelines board meeting last night. They got to raise, what was it there? 4-year leases. What is it again? 7%. Yay. The rent's going up because the rent's too goddamn high. Yay. So remember, folks, every super chat helps. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, I don't take it very lightly. It's always appreciated. Again, it's too many centipede, too numerous to mention. Too numerous to mention. As we what do we have here? Okay. We got a gridlock here on 8th Street here. This bus is like all the way the fuck out. And this guy here is going to attempt to turn in where there is no lane, or he's going to make the turn here. Yes, he's going to make the turn. Yeah, no, the rent needs to be lowered, not increased. For working class people like me, absolutely. That meeting was epic. Good to see you, Indians Exposed. Welcome. All right, back on the road again here. Positively 8th Street, where they're blocking the box. Off to my right-hand side, the old Want-to-Maker department store. At the time, one of the largest department stores in the world. We have 9th Street coming up here, and that's also known as Want-to-Maker Plaza. Or Wanamaker Plaza, sorry, Wanamaker Plaza. Before there was a Macy's, there was a Wanamaker. Here along the Ladies Mile. Ladies Mile, a vintage shopping corridor from back in the days of yore. 9th Streets. More recently, when I worked for the company AC Nielsen, this is where my paycheck used to come from. Beautiful Grace Church right here in front of us. Yeah, I miss Dallas barbecue over on 8th Street. That was an institution for a long time, Cliff. Beautiful Grace Church. Thank you so much, Rick. Rick, onward to 100,000, right? There you go. 7% on 2-year leases, 5% on 1-year leases. Yeah, it's horrible, Red Feather. It's horrible, but considering that I have an interesting living situation right now when it comes to my rent control department, yeah, any percent helps. Any percent down helps. Grace Church here. Well, Neil, we're using the onboard microphone on the iPhone here, so the audio should be in stereo. And yeah, it picks up everything really good. Just the wind. It's too much wind noise. I gotta figure out how to like mute the wind on this thing. I know there's like a trick with like a sponge, but I can never get it just right. I can never get it just right. Good to see you, Steve Gonzalez. Welcome. Lily, good to see you. Welcome. Good to see everybody, people. Smash that thumbs up button. Lets me know you care. It'll help more people find the broadcast. Good to see you, Leela Sorensen. Good to see you, Red Feather. Good to see everybody, people. Ooh, the Halloween Adventure is open on this side. Yay! The Halloween Adventure lives on. The Halloween Adventure lives on. I'm so happy. We got some new items in here in the windows. Yes. Yes. I'm so happy the Halloween Adventure opened up once again here on the Broadway side. I know, be here before we even know it, right? Yeah. Absolutely. Halloween Adventure reminds you of your office? Nice. Coming up on my right-hand side is the old Strand bookstore. 1927, it's been your local bookstore. Survivor of the pandemic, Strand Bookstore. I'm so happy it's still here as we approach Union Square. Union Square, 14th Street, coming up next. Sun staying out. That's a beautiful thing. It's getting a little bit warmer. But you might be coming back on Memorial Day, Steve. Awesome. Hope you have a great visit. Coming up to Forbidden Planet. I see him, yeah. Get down! Get down, get out! If anyone wants to super chat me this, please do. Or more importantly, I want somebody to super chat me the R2D2 over here. Or maybe the leg lamp will be nice too. Forbidden Planet, everyone. One of my all-time favorite stores. Good to see you, John Capola. You'll be back. I'll be back. Yeah. Get down. Get out. Over here. We have to save the people. Get the people out. Get the people out. I'm all about the whatchamacallit, the Running Man. I'm all about the Running Man. That's in the chopper. That's right. That's right. All right, the leg lamp is a classic. Absolutely. I wonder how much it is. I've always wanted to know how much it is. As we approach 14th Street. Ah, the old Virgin Megastore coming. Who remembers the old Virgin Megastore here on the corner of 14th and Broadway? It's a bank today. Old Virgin Megastore used to be right here. Right, yeah. And then Dead Man's Curb right here, Broadway and 14th Street. Here is where the trolleys that used to run up and down Broadway made a weird turn right here. And because the trolleys were in a turn, there was no way to really stop them. So as the trolleys made the turn right here, people would get in the way of the trolley and they wouldn't be able to cross the street in time. So thus they were maimed and killed and whatnot. So this is Dead Man's Curb right here. That's where that nomenclature comes from, if you will. But now we are at Union Square. Right, the Virgin Megastore was your second home. Me too, Cliff. Me too. Pretty amazing that where the Burlington Coat Factory and the DSW are, that's been always a retail space for a really long time. Union Square, people, Union Square. Jose Torres, Puerto Rico, bienvenidos. Jose Torres out there in Puerto Rico. You get a leg lamp for, what is out there? $45, oh, $215. That makes sense. $215 sounds about right. Haven't been to Union Square in years, MC Dirty Jersey. Good to see ya. We're here now, baby. Oh my good. Jaquan Singletary, good to see ya. Yeah, remember those flip phones, boy? You know what's funny, Jaquan? My Wi-Fi device, my simple mobile Wi-Fi device that I got at Best Buy, that's as close to a flip phone. Like it's like you pay per month and it's super simple. Ah, right. Remember those memories? Now, where am I? The Taking a Pelham 123, folks. The original Taking a Pelham 123. They use this subway exit right here. This is an emergency gate here for the subway, and they use this in the movie, The Taking a Pelham 123. They actually use these right here in the movie. This is where they deliver the money in the bags. Right there. So now you gotta watch the Taking a Pelham 123. We are going to continue up to 23rd Street and then go east along 23rd Street. The old one, Rick, the old one, the original one, the one with Walter Matthau. I do not like the new one. The new one is awful. And actually, I think they filmed a lot of the new one in like Vancouver or something like that. I don't think they filmed half of the movie in New York. All right, we got a nice little green market here. Oh, look at all the flowers. Nice. Good to see you there, Zalico. Welcome. Oh, these are nice. Oh, only $6 for a petunia. Even a dog barking agrees. Those are good deals. Oh, it's like a flower market. It's mostly flowers here. No wonder it smells so nice. And to think, just like that, we are already approaching hour number 2. Yeah, you gotta watch the original, Taking a Pelham 1, 2, 3. Gotta watch the original. I like this. This guy's just hanging out. Like, this guy deserves at least... Let me get some money for this guy here. This is not easy what he's doing. Having a whole setup like this is not easy. It's not easy. And he's just hanging out here on 17th and 17th. That is not easy, dude. Thank you, man. Give him a donation, guy. I love it. He's like literally in the middle of the day. He's like right on the damn corner. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, he was rocking out. That's what I love about New York. Yeah, Jerry Stiller, Martin Besselem. Oh, we got something going on up here. Do we have a protest? Steve, absolutely. Street talent is the best talent. Sometimes it is. He's like yelling from a truck. Let's see what he's yelling from the truck. Let's find out what's going on here. He's just like yelling from the truck. Could cross Broadway here. 18th Street, everyone. 18th Street and Broadway. Let's see. Oh, this is the... Hey, man. Yeah. I'll take a grape. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Ooh, I got a free drink, guys. Look at that. I don't know what it is, but it sounds good. But hey, look, it's a writer's strike. Let's see. Let's follow it. Pay the writers, people.
Corporate greed has got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. Corporate greed has got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. Corporate greed has got to go. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. Corporate greed has got to go.
Let's see where we're going to end up here. Yes, we have. Let's see where we're gonna end up. We had a little bit of a blip in the signal there, but we're back. Let's see where we're gonna end up. Let's follow the protest. Wait, was that the lady from Blue Bloods? Was that Police Commissioner Detective Reagan's former wife standing on the corner right there? Somebody rewind. All right, are they just walking around the block here? Let's see. Oh yeah, look at this. Wow. Wow, this is a protest here.
And you know I'm not scared, that's the problem.
Hey, morning, welcome, Chair. Wow. This is the whole thing about doing live streams here. You never know what we're going to run into.
What do we want? When do we want them? Now. What do we want? Contracts. When do we want them? Now. If we don't get it, shut it down. If we don't get it, shut it down. If we don't get it, shut it down. Sony, Netflix, HBO, writers' pay is too damn low. Sony, Netflix, HBO, writers' pay is too damn low. Sony, Netflix, HBO, writers' pay is too damn low. When I say fair, you say wages fair. Wages fair. When I say fair, you say wages fair. Wages fair. When I say fair,
You know it, Neil, you know it. So the Writers Guild is protesting.
Keep the line moving. Keep the line moving. Let's go. We can't stay still. Keep the line moving. Keep the line moving. Let's go.
Wow. Solidarity indeed.
No contract, no show. 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 No contract, no show.
I don't know what is here in this building, but very important. And I think the dog was enjoying him or herself in the protests. The dog's right there. The dog is doing good. The dog is doing good. The dog is doing good. No need to call the ASPCA. No need. But you never know. You might have. You know, JR, I think we saw, what's her name? I think we saw Donnie Wahlberg's former wife standing on the corner. So I think we did see a couple of folks from Blue Bloods. Blue Bloods just finished filming for the season. So a lot of people rely on those writers. Remember that it's a whole trickle-down thing. So if the riders aren't working, that means that the crew, the directors, the gaffers, the lighting people, the sound people, all these people aren't able to work. And a lot of CBS shows recently, a lot of their shows actually took pay cuts. So it's interesting how this is all working out. Me too, Susan, me too. But a writer's job is rough, I have to agree. Yep, y'all gotta get repeats now. Repeats for all, people, repeats for all. 20th Street, people, 20th Street. Back on Broadway. Went around the block there. Now we're gonna make our way up to 23rd Street and then begin to make our way east along 23rd Street back down to 3rd Avenue. And we got a drink. Let's get, well now, I don't even know if this is alcoholic. Is this alcohol? Oh no, it's a clean energy drink. We'll drink this on the way home. This is a Rainstorm Clean Energy. I'm not gonna do a taste testing on live stream because I don't wanna have to go pee. Absolutely, JR TV, absolutely. Absolutely, it's very important to have these riders and to pay them a living wage. I mean, come on, people. But we do live in a day and age where a lot of people are not being paid a living wage. But hopefully it's short. That's right, Rick. Hopefully it's a short-lived protest. As we approach 21st Street. I'm always amazed how often people think the camera is turned around on me. I'm always amazed by that. Renee, exactly, Renee. That's why hitting that thumbs up button is so important. Hit that thumbs up button and it will give me more energy to create more content to keep you guys away from regular mainstream media. Let's be honest, everybody's watching YouTube now. Nobody's watching TV anymore. And this is why the major media companies are starting to scramble, because y'all are choosing what you want to watch. And TV ain't it. So let me be your late night comedy, let me be your afternoon comedy, daytime TV, interactive TV here in the Dutch Miles Family of Networks. And also Bagels and Walks and Yo Ange and Urban is Exploring Cities is back with live streams out in France. You want to give him a follow. Our good friend Ariel, the urbanist. Everyone deserves their worth, absolutely. Yeah, 98% of people watching YouTube, yeah. Ain't that the truth? I hear from you guys all the time, especially viewers who start binge watching my content. And there's more and more of you guys all the time who find me and then they're like, boy, you put on a damn good live stream. And more people watch. Pookie asks, will Broadway go dark with this strike as well? Actually, no. It's the Writers Guild for television movies. So no. Broadway will not go dark. And actually, a lot of what you see on Broadway, the shows are written already. So you're talking about stuff that has been written, edited, and all that stuff. So the work, that kind of work on that end of the show is kind of done. So when you see a show on Broadway, it's kind of, what you got to worry about there is the staff that runs the lighting, the sound, the ushers, all that good stuff. Those are the people that could shut down a Broadway show. But no, this will not affect Broadway shows. Beautiful Empire State Building here at 23rd Street. The Flatiron Building right over here. There you go, flyer. Yes, more exciting bike rides to come. But for all the new viewers who binge watch my content. I really do appreciate that. Okay, what is this here? We have an interesting pop-up ad here. You deserve the best reservation ship. What? The hell is this? Discover restaurants to love. Okay. 23rd Street, everyone. Crossing 23rd Street. Oh, this is a pop-up for Resi. I have a Resi thing. Oh, this is like some kind of weird. They're gonna try to sell me something in here. No, thank you. No, thank you. Let's look at the Flatiron building really quick. Teowick, welcome. You binge watch my lives when you miss some of them. Awesome, Zalico. Thanks for watching, Arjan.
If I generated $1 million of
Oh yeah. This is like some odd pop-up event. I have a Resi profile, but I don't know what they're giving away in here. But they're giving away something in front of the Flatiron building, who currently doesn't have an owner. Such a weird story when it comes to the Flatiron building. They did a public auction and what was somebody's winning bid? 161 million. And now he's disappeared off the face of the earth. There it is, everyone, the Flatiron building. Let's start making our way east towards 23rd Street. We got the light, here we go. Let's do it. Right across the street, right over there, some signal issues. There we go. Had a little bit of a drop out there, a little bit of a blooper. May need to hit the live button. We did lose connection for about a second. Walking along Madison Square Park, the original location of Madison Square Garden. This is where Madison Street begins. Madison Street begins as the service road for 5th Avenue. Boy, has it come a long way today. We're gonna take this down to 3rd Avenue. And then we're gonna walk north along 3rd Avenue for a little bit. Coming up next at 26th Street and 3rd Avenue, hopefully we're gonna see the great Danielle Mastrian finish her mural for Jolly Ranchers Candy. If not, we'll see her brand new mural. Yeah, I'm good now. Привет, привет.
And make sure that they're doing it.
Ooh, a Fly 7. He had a Fly 7. Places. She is talented. Yes, she is. Waiting for this light to cross. See, because I'm not walking, people are just tuning right out. Ooh, look at this vintage truck. All right. Oh, nobody got that anymore. Hey, all right. He knows he's driving something cool. He knows. He knows what's up. Yeah, Stickies. The best damn chicken finger you've ever tasted. It's right across the street now. It is already 3:45. Where the hell has time gone? It's 55 degrees Fahrenheit. I thought he would just say, let's go next. No strawberry, no. That was a funny moment though. I mean, it was a freaking bus with people in it. He was driving a freaking bus. My God. He was driving a freaking bus with people in the back just to yell, "Let's go Knicks." I love it. That's New York in a nutshell. You never know what the hell people are going to do in the street. You never know. So many places. If you're a foodie, the city is for you. As we walk through a crazy claustrophobic construction site here, making our way to 3rd Avenue. Park Avenue. Crossing over Park Avenue, and ooh, that's scary. Nothing's gonna stop her from eating her ice cream in the middle of a street. Ooh, and you've got people working up there. It's a New York scene, everyone. Auf Wiedersehen. Good to see you, CS. Have a great evening out there in Germany. It is 3:51 in the afternoon here in the Dutch Miles Family Networks. Welcome to 23rd Street and Park Avenue. And this bus is going to come all the way into the corner here. Good to see you, Scott Chrysler. Welcome. You're more than welcome, Colleen. Thank you so much for tuning on in. We're making our way to 26th Street and 3rd Avenue. We're walking 23rd at the moment. Habibi. Habibi. If the stream is blurry, make sure it's on 1080. And make sure you hit the little live button to make sure you are up to date with the chat. But we are broadcasting out at a full signal at the moment, so it should not be blurry. So just reboots the broadcast.
It's an imaginary flash.
Making our way down to 3rd Avenue. Have a great evening, Tamara. Till next time. Lexington Avenue. Gotta go one more block over to 3rd. Great view of the Chrysler Building. Jesus Molina, good to see you. Good evening. Welcome on into the show. Making our way to 3rd Avenue at the moment. Well, we're gonna swing on to 3rd. Okay, Liz. Want to welcome there, Jay Chulo. Good to see you, Sierra Savannah. Welcome. A few months ago, Rick, I found out a trick with the Prism Live settings. So I've been streaming at 1080 now for, I want to say 2-3 months now. You know, since we have multiple connections being bonded into a big, more reliable signal, I'm able to broadcast at this quality. And it's thanks to you, the channel members, that enable this. So thank you so much, guys. Zekloslav Zeko from Croatia, welcome. And Cami G, welcome. If I missed you, welcome on into the show. But yeah, I figured out how to do my settings slightly different, and then I could up it. So good to see Goran from Serbia. And the Vikings are in the house. Good to see you there, Viking, out there in Liverpool. Hope you're doing great. Hope everyone's doing great on this Wednesday. Eventually, we'll make our way to Midtown Manhattan. I think we're going to end at maybe Rockefeller Center today. Yes, 3rd Avenue is a one-way street, but for a small few blocks, 3rd Avenue is a two-way. Beach Bum, good to see you. Welcome. Well, we're on 3rd Avenue now, walking north once again. We're coming up to 25th Street, so that means one more block, and we'll be at 26. And let's see, we'll see the great Danielle Mastrian's latest masterpiece. Got to come back to New York City in August. Awesome, it's gonna be nice and warm in August. Leonard Baruch Way, 25th Street, 3rd Avenue. I didn't even know this was a pedestrian street here where Baruch is. Wow, they made it into a proper pedestrian street. I remember when this street was wide open. I got my taxes done there a few times back in the day. I used to get my taxes done in Baruch way a long time ago. All right, we are here, 26th Street, 3rd Avenue. Let's see if we can see a beautiful mural either being painted or already completed. We're gonna find out right now. When I visit the Tenement Museum, it's a really great museum. If you visit the Tenement Museum, also visit the synagogue on Eldridge Street. All right, the great Danielle Mastrian has completed her amazing mural for Jolly Rancher. Let's check it out. Or did somebody already tag it? Did somebody really already tag this thing? I think somebody already tagged it. And it's not even a day old. Holy shit, somebody tagged it already. Oh, what a shame. Somebody tagged it already. This thing is not even a day old. Whoever tagged it's a fucking asshole. Oh, right over her beautiful flowers. She paints these awesome flowers. But everybody, follow Danielle BK NYC, the great Danielle Mastrian, a friend of the channel, True. She literally finished painting this thing yesterday. Who does that shit? Assholes. Anyway. So there's 6 of these murals all around New York City. And this is the only one I know about because Danielle was a part of it. But in honor of Jolly Rancher's gummies, we'll focus on the good parts of it. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, who knows, Jim? Hopefully it's clear coded. At least the apple came through. At least the apple came through. Kunal and Bariti from India, welcome. I said your name. There you go. Why do people do that? Why do people say my name? I answer all the comments, Kunal and Barit. I answer all the comments. I'm not like other live streamers who only answer super chats. I answer all of the comments. You can tell everyone in the chat who watches me regular. We answer all the comments, so no need to say my name, please. No need to say that. Unless you're 12 and you don't understand that stuff. Vibrant colors indeed. Yeah, it's a shame that it got tagged up. It's a real shame it got tagged up, but whatever. We move on. Follow Danielle BK NYC over on Instagram for more exciting adventures all around the world and her amazing art. We're gonna continue on up to Midtown now. Let's stay on 3rd Avenue for a little bit here. Yeah, me too, Mark. It's cool when someone walking says your name. Yeah, Zelko Slav, yeah. But I say everyone's name, that's the thing. No need to say my name, please. Because I say everyone's name, just say hello. Good to see you from India. Good to see you from wherever you're watching from all around the world. Good to see you, Marty, welcome. Wandering up 3rd Avenue now. 27th Street. Yeah, hopefully Sampa, she put a clear coat on it and they can power wash that thing clean. Your mom's name is Breed. Haha, okay. Or Barty, okay. I don't understand the joke there, so to me it's not funny at all. But okay. Sarcastic Dutch Moms, brought to us by Schaefer Beer. For people who like having fun, for people who like having more than one nonsensical comment, Schaefer is the one beer to have when you're having more than one. No one sees them desecrating art. I don't know. The neighborhood's a little bit shady around here, Rick. People tend to say to themselves in this area. Ooh, I like that. A balanced diet, yes. Yes, a balanced diet, having each ice cream in each hand. That's a balanced diet for me. How does Dutch Ma stay so fit and trim? Well, I eat ice cream all the damn time. Yeah, ABX girl. Yeah, that was Shimmer. No, what's the dog's name? Lola Star. Her dog evidently ate a roach, a marijuana roach, off the floor by the Staten Island ferry, and I find that story to be a little bit suspect, ABX girl. I feel like that story was placed just to advertise Lola Star's store in the Empire Outlets in Staten Island. I find that story just a little bit suspect. Yeah, they probably did it at night, yeah. They probably did it like in the middle of the night or super, super early in the morning. 3 in the morning. Who knows, people? Who knows? Approaching 29th Street, 3rd Avenue, going north along 3rd Avenue. Gonna make our way up to Midtown. Who throws away perfectly good weed? I don't know. They're roaches. They're little roaches, you know. It's like the end of the joint or whatever, you know. So it was a strange story. It was like the placement of the story, and you know. And personally, I have very mixed feelings about Lola Star. I love her art. I love her T-shirts. But like, you know, there's a whole other thing that you know. Anyway, let me not get into it. Ahmed Darby asked, did I watch the hockey game? No, I did not. No, I did not. Yeah, no, dogs are not supposed to eat edibles. Just like chocolate. So, don't feed your dog edibles. Not good. Gotta be careful with that stuff. Stephanie Stearns, good to see you. Welcome. But I found that Lola Star story a little bit suspect. Your dog will not eat a roach? I know, me too. When I get a dog, he will not eat roaches. 30th Street, everybody. 30th Street. Yes, big juice hopefully in the winter. We got a few months until it possibly could snow here in New York. We got some time. What's an edible? Like a gummy bear or a brownie or something like that. And it's like infused with cannabis. That's what an edible is. Gummy bears, brownies, cookies, all that good stuff. Infused with marijuana, that is edible. That's considered an edible. We actually here in New York City, we have edible infused, whatchamacallit, or marijuana infused pizza here in New York City. It's a non-issue. I feel that. I feel you, that's Stephanie. They do work wonders. Yeah, if you have any pain issues. All right. Let's go back over to Park Avenue. We're at 31st Street right now. Let's go over to Park again. And let's go see those surreal pieces of art over there. No sugar in it. That's good. That's good. That's a good thing. As we approach 2.5 hours on the live stream, my dogs are beginning to bark because I am wearing my boots today. (32nd Street). Let's hang the right. Yes, indeed, John Lore. Yes, indeed. Can we get to 300 likes? That'll be fantastic. That'll be a beautiful thing. See, once I solicit for likes, people tune out. Like, oh no! Get his numbers back under 300. He answers all the comments. I shouldn't watch him. He makes everyone feel acknowledged. Anyway. As we make our way back over to Park Avenue, we'll see some art. And then we'll make our way over to Grand Central, or whereabouts. Crossing back over at Lexington. Good to see you, Angers from Denmark, coming to the city tomorrow. Awesome. How do I get home? I'll be taking the subway home. I will be taking the subway. I would love to ride a bike all the way back to Coney, though. That would be fun, especially an electric bicycle where I don't have to sweat.
No, but I'm saying, like, if you could go now and go get it, so I could be at home. For the real.
Have I ever walked home? That will take me 6 hours. I'm not about to walk 18 miles home. Yeah, the 5-borough bike walk. It's coming up. I am not a fan of the 5-borough bike walk. Not a fan of it. Too many newcomers to cycling who don't really know how to cycle in a group, and unless you're off in the first couple of waves, I actually don't recommend it. All right, Park Avenue. Let's go along Park Avenue for a little bit. 1 Vanderbilt just came into view. And also the Pan Am building, today called the MetLife building. In the shot as we make our way up the hill. Yes, indeed. Stephanie, yes, indeed. I like to partake in, at the moment, I like to partake in cannabis oils and concentrates. I do find those nice and relaxing as we continue up towards 34th Street. Wish you could drive 18 miles. This is where I get my exercise, people. Ah, awesome. Yes, the weather should be nice this weekend. Yeah, like concentrates, Rick. Concentrates. I like the concentrates. But this weekend should be a really nice one weather-wise. Yes, indeed. Well, it depends. Yeah, Stephanie. I know sometimes I have to take a break from it. Sometimes I have to take a break from it because it makes me feel weird, but you know, everything in very light moderation with that stuff, which I think that's why I like it. It's super like portable, and yeah, I mean, I feel safe enough with it, but I don't, like I say, I maybe hit it a few times a day, and that's about it. Good to see you, Mi-Chen. Konnichiwa from Japan. Empire State Building right there, 34th Street, Park Avenue. We're gonna go up Park Avenue for a little bit. See these really cool statues here along Park Avenue. And the PAX 3 is good. All right. Oh, they actually updated this. The Golden Mean. Okay. They've updated this. The Golden Mean. Huh. These are all really cool sculptures. I love showing these off. These are going to be here for quite some time. I think they're going to be here until like, what, November? We got a few more up the way here, so let's hit them up. That beautiful Empire State Building right there. Oh. Park Avenue. We're right near the Park Avenue Tunnel, which we've live streamed. We've live streamed down there underneath this street. And I think we're the only ones to live stream from underneath Park Avenue. Jessica H, welcome. Got your vape pen, keeps you off the evening news. Jerry, I appreciate that. That's a beautiful thing. And I understand some people frown upon it, and it's fine, but I've seen some rather childish ways people kind of poo-poo consuming cannabis. I see how some people don't like it, which is fine. Again, it's not for everybody, people, but no need to shit on the people who use it for pain management and whatnot. I use it to relax and deal with and to deal with the really stupid comments here online. Is that a gymnast gold? It looks like a gym gold medalist, but I don't think it is. I think it's just a piece of art. I think it's just a piece of art.
You remember the stuff that
I love these sculptures here. They're so cool. It does help with migraines, JR. It all depends on the strain. It all depends on the strain. And some people react more to indica dominant, and then other people respond more to sativa dominant. It all depends on your physiology. I know. There you go. There you go, Stephanie. Yeah. Yes. Talk to your doctor. Consult your doctor before partaking. I love these. Good to see you there, Shaman. And Shawnee B, welcome. Hey guys. Whoop, whoop. Hey guys. Yeah, these are lifelike. This is like life size here. This is pretty life size here. This looks very real. It's kind of freaky. It's kind of freaky how real this looks. And then the one across the way here looks really cool. And I gotta be careful here because I don't know if this light's about to change. Let's see. Okay. This guy's making 2 turning lanes when there's really only 1. But he's an Uber driver. Yeah, these are swimmers. Handsome Pete. They are super cool. I like this one here because it actually has like the droplets of water. And there's another one like full, like a life size. And look at how the ball is, the beach ball. The beach ball is like a little deflected, you know? It's like it has a little bit of push to it there. They're made of like a resin, like a plastic resin. And Nebul went to the gallery. That's right, Nebul went to the gallery. They have some beautiful ones inside. Oh my goodness. He's driving he's driving our bus. He's driving our bus, people. He stole my flex bus. Anyway. BB on the ball. How cool is this? Having her meditation in the middle of Park Avenue. You love Shawnee B, you love resin there? It looks so real, it's crazy. Let's go to the next round here. Quack. Yeah, very talented artists. You can never be too young to understand the art, because sometimes art doesn't have a may not have necessarily a meaning. So art is just meant to experience it, take it in, and that's it. There's no need to kind of verbalize it or kind of understand it or give it any kind of greater meaning than what it is. Most of the time, art is just what it is. No special meaning behind it, no special anything behind it. What does matter is, how does it make your brain feel? Does it make you think anything? Does it make you feel something? So you can never be too young. That sun trying to come out, that sun's trying to stay out all afternoon. It is getting a little bit more humid than what it was at the beginning of the live stream. Now this is kind of amazing. This one here, called The Survival of Serena. This features actual Swarovski crystals for her swimming cap. They actually had an exhibit in Saint-Tropez when Ariel came. Wow, that's kind of cool. That's a small world. But those are actual Swarovski crystals right there. Exactly, Liz. Yeah, athletic feline. It's a pretty cool, huh? I just think they're so cool. Like, this is larger than life here. New York City Slicker right here. Again, I like how they have like the water droplets on her. It's so neat. Oh yeah, all right, Cammy. The back side of this one here is kind of like, it's just flat, but I'll show you this one here. Again, it's gonna be a little hard because I have to go out into the street here. I'm like on literally a brick here. Like this one here, is complete. And a lot of the ones that we saw before are kind of complete. Like they have, like it is what it's supposed to be on the back end of it. But this one over here is like cut off, and I'll show you this one here, because this is a little bit of a contrast between these right here. The Verizon guy staring at the gimbal there. But as we come around to see the back of this one here, as you see, it's just cut off. And it probably takes like a good few weeks. But see this one here, this one's just cut off. And I have to be careful. Because I'm literally like, I'm right here, and I'm gonna give this guy some more space. You see, I'm right here on the edge here. So I have to be super, super, super careful. Let's continue on. Let's go to the next round here. But you're more than welcome, Cammy. Got a few more here. These take us up to 38th Street. More than welcome, Liz. But like this one here is complete. These two here are complete, so it's just the figure goes all the way around. Doesn't really cut off like that one. Like, if you're not paying attention, this thing looks real. More than welcome, Al. Having her meditation moment. Justice. How cool this looks. I mean, if you're not paying attention, you think this is a real person. Somebody in the blue car is trying to get my attention. No, you're not that special. Yeah, this is one of my favorites too, because here, once again, you have the aluminum ball here being squashed ever so slightly. And I mean, it just looks cool. All right, got a few more here. Hello, Pisces. Good to see you, Valerie. Haven't been able to sit still like this since you were 4. Look at the swimming cap, Swarovski crystal, everybody. Good to see you, Valerie Tillman, out there in was it there, Canada. Good to see you, Valerie, out there in Canada. Oh, okay. Wow. This guy, I tell you, these guys from Jersey, man, they just, a lot of plates you're gonna see here from Jersey, because this is the entrance to the Lincoln Tunnel going off in that direction. See, look, like this guy here from Jersey is. They're totally blocking Park Avenue here. So when the light goes red, you're supposed to wait over there. You're not supposed to wait right here. This is always supposed to remain clear. So if you ever drive Park Avenue, don't be like these 3 people right here. This is not how you drive. They're very lifelike, Scott. Yeah. Very lifelike. It's pretty cool. Well, I think they're being monitored, Stephanie. And then also, I think they have like a coating over it. So if somebody does spray paint it, they can like power wash it and clean it all up. And see, look, see, this guy here he's so enthralled by the bikinied lady who's not real. He's just like driving like a complete asshat. But yes, people are watching these. These are kind of monitored out here. So our final 2 sculptures are coming up. Yeah, no, Rick, yeah. I appreciate your polite driving. All right, our last two sculptures here at 38th Street. Yeah, the tunnel streets are the worst. Astrid, good to see you.
Well, because like,
good to see you there, Astrid. Welcome on into the show. Just drove with Los Angeles drivers, very amusing. Hey, Los Angeles drivers. Look at this traffic over here. But look at that sky though. We got a beautiful sky today. Beautiful sky today. Crosstown traffic is never fun. No, no, no. This guy's gonna go right through the red light. California plate going through the red light. Why am I not surprised? But sometimes you just want to grab a beach ball and give it a big hug. Sometimes you just need to do that. Brooke with the beach ball over here. Brooke's just hanging on out with her beach ball. It's amazing how like the detail of even the beach ball looks like. It looks real. Look at the detail on the beach ball. That looks like thin, flimsy plastic. I mean, it's so amazing, the detail on these. It's going to be kind of ironic looking at these on a hot summer day and seeing them. Yeah, it has the wrinkles and everything. It's really amazing. I love it. Our final piece of art is now upon us. Here is called Strength. And we have our man, our gentleman, carrying the woman up high. Look at how cool that looks with the sky. Let's frame it up. Look at that. Great way to end the art piece here at 38th Street. So neat. So again, he's going to be here for a few more months, so check them out. Beginning at 34th Street, Park Avenue, going all the way up to Park Avenue and 38th Streets. It's kind of like ballet, yeah, ballet or maybe dancing, who knows? This is art I think anyone could get on. This is some simple art here, and I love it. Here in the middle of Park Avenue. Look at that shot there, Park Avenue, wow. Look at the sky. Holy cow. Dramatic sky. I have a feeling, I could feel it. I feel like it's gonna rain. I could actually smell it too. Edgar Gonzalez, good to see you. Bienvenidos. I feel like it's gonna rain. I could smell it. I think it's gonna rain, people. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna make my way up to Grand Central, and we will end our walk today inside of the great Grand Central Station today. We will complete our walk inside there. Looks like tandem surfing. Yeah, kind of, yeah. Sea idyllics. There you go. Ah, beautiful spring day in New York. Can't get better than this.
I actually mostly miss work.
It's a mighty fine day here in New York City. And I think we enjoyed the best part of it because I think I could feel it. I think it's gonna rain. Yeah, don't you love the Oyster Bar out there in the Grand Central Terminal? Yes, indeed. And JC Droid with a $4 super chat. JC Droid, thank you so much for another $4 super chat. And thanks for upping your donation to $6. Thank you so much for joining today's $6 club. Much, much, much appreciated. JC Droid, the first super chat of the live stream. Thank you so much. Look at that TV just hanging out. Anyway, thank you so much, JC Droid, with the big $4 super chat. Much appreciated, JC Dixer. Thank you so much for sponsoring today's video. You guys are being so generous today, so thank you so much. As we approach 40th Street, do we have any Gremlins 2 fans in the house? Because we're approaching the Clamp Center, everyone. The building that the Gremlins took over. The Clamp Center, everybody. They used the exterior of this building and they used the lobby for the movie. And here it is. Here's the Clamp Center. Let's continue on. Oh, look at this big group of a big tour group right here coming up. The other day we had follow the red umbrella. Today is follow the yellow umbrella. There are a lot of tourists in town this week. I tell you what, whole lot of people coming to New York. Whole lot of people. Right? You like those colors of the trees, Rick? I'm telling you, nature is showing off this week. It was a very cool walk, Swanky Dog. And Louise Poppy's joined us. Kia ora, Louise. Everybody follow Louise Poppy. She's a great live streamer from New Zealand, showing you what it's like on the other side of the globe. A fellow tour guide like myself. Give Louise Poppy a follow. You will not be disappointed. Good to see you, Louise. Kia ora. Hope you're doing well on this Thursday out there in New Zealand. It's tomorrow in New Zealand right now. I'm glad you enjoyed, JC. More exciting adventures to come. Gotta make her way to Grand Central now. Yeah, she's already in tomorrow from the future. And once again, see, this guy thought the camera was turned around. It's pointing forward. So I like it when people wave behind my head and they're not. Anyway. Oh, the drums are bringing us to Grand Central to end our live stream today, people. Because this is all a big movie set. None of this is real. Ah, yes. The sounds of the city. Here at East 42nd Street. Grand Central Terminal. What a great way to end the live stream. Let's enjoy. Let's look at life one more. It's a movie set, people. None of this is real. I'm glad you guys enjoyed today's live stream. If you're new to the broadcast, make sure to subscribe to the Dutch Moz family of networks here on YouTube and on Instagram. All same name, at Dutch Moz. And if you subscribe to me here on YouTube, make sure you hit the notification bell, because I never know when the hell I'm going to go live next, because variety is the spice of life. And spontaneity is the spice of life. And people who stop walking right in front of me is the spice of life. Oh my God, the Great Hall. We've made it. It's time for me to hop on my train and head home. It certainly has been fun hanging on out in the greatest city in the world. Oh my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, do me a favor. Have a great New York day, whether you live here or not. I want you to hug your loved ones, cherish the moments. And good afternoon, good evening, and good night, Mrs. Calabash. Wherever you are. I'll see you guys tomorrow, folks. Take care. Ta-ta. Bye-bye. Ta-ta to you, folks. Bye-bye, guys.